Welcome back, everyone, for episode 2 of Kleines. First off, I did move the sleep trigger to here because it was over at the original farm, which is this guy over here, but we don't live there, so it makes sense to have it here. Our guy is up here still seeding away the canola. He's missed a couple bits. I'll get it fixed up, though. This actually does let me do it without a worker, which is nice. So he's finishing that up. I could not get our seed bag that, if you remember from last episode, that was underground over here. Couldn't get it out. I did get that last seed bag we had up the shop moved over. But other than that, yeah, here we go. And I don't know, actually, I am curious. I just can't, how much? 50 sheep, okay, so not a ton. And 4 horses. I think it'd be awesome to get some of both of those going, since we have the land, it makes sense. Sheep would be easier if we had the money, but, oh, this is field 1 right here. This is one of the ones we have to fertilize. Let's try, oh, unfold it. There we go, get it all opened up. There we go. I mean, this is not going great, but for what it is, let's hire a worker real quick. I mean, we're gonna end up wasting some fertilizer, but it's still not using it as fast as I'd say a normal fertilizer spreader does. I'm not too worried about that, because this thing should be going... it doesn't say. Probably 9. 9's probably what it's supposed to be going at. That's not too bad. Okay, our John Deere's doing it. That's one of our contracts there. We're gonna get all these guys fertilized, good to go. It'd be kind of cool to do some harvesting contracts as well. That's the soy, so that'll be an easy one for us to do, because we'll have a harvester for that at that point. I'm curious to see how the workers handle this tractor. Let's see. But yeah, our goal today actually might even be to get to our first harvest, because the first couple of years obviously are going to be slow. You know, maybe we get some sheep going. I mean, I don't want to have them delivered. I want to have to actually go pick them. Where's the animal dealer right here? They do have one, right? Yeah, it's down there. Okay. I would want to go get them. I just think that would be more, and I got some, there's some cool animal trailers out there that I've never used before. Animal transport. This will hold 5 sheep. 5 sheep? Good gravy, they're packing them in that thing. That'll hold 2 sheep. 2 sheep there. I mean, that's $1,500. That's nothing. Does that cost money? Of course it does. I can't tell you how much I hate the green, though. Let's just go with it. I like the red, actually. The metallic red was kind of nice. Let's go with that. Yeah, okay. And I bet you that'll cost more, huh? Yep. But gosh, it looks nicer. All right, we're going with it. We're gonna buy that. And we're gonna take, I mean, our loan I know is expanding. What are you doing here? We'll see how that goes for you. I know our loan is expanding. 100,000 is our limit. But if we get a little bit more, we don't need another tractor or anything. This guy's not gonna figure this out. I might have to do some headlands around. It's those darn trees, all the obstacles on here, but again, the fields aren't that big, so even if I end up doing most of them, which I probably will end up doing most of the contracts by hand anyways, that's kind of the plan. But yeah, so even once we get these contracts done, we'll get a little bit more cash in the bank. I think we'll get just a few sheep to start. Now, I know, yes, we do have to feed them, but I have a way, oh, geez, I can't turn. I have a way to handle that. I will hire this guy for a second. Let's take a look in the store. I have a way to do that. Yes, we can buy bales. Those are fairly expensive. We can buy pallets of bales as well from the Quiet Hitman pack. Square bale pallets. We don't need them wrapped. Ooh. Grass bulk. So for 800 bucks, we can get 12,000 liters, which actually that's way too much. Just grass bales. Now, I'm going to say we're going to buy hay. It's more money, but we're going to buy hay because just to be more realistic with seasons. So that way we know it's not going to rot. So if we don't end up using all of it, that'll be fine. That's all we need as far as that goes. So if we buy a pallet of those, we can go pick that up later on. Now we do need a water method of transport. It's not going to be in there, is it? It's going to be under its own thing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Liquid transport. Tanks and hoses. Yeah, it's be under here, wouldn't it be? Ooh. Liquid trailers. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, so like this guy and this guy, these both do. But I think I'm going to go with this guy because it looks a little bit nicer and it holds far more, even though it's over twice the price, or no, it's not quite twice the price, but I think that's a better option. Well, that's only 1,000 liters though. This just makes the most sense. 3-point link, throw it in the back of one of our tractors. We'll buy that guy. Now we have everything we need, literally, for sheep. Oh, geez, he's doing this again. We'll fix him in a second. Animal-wise, the sheep pasture, got water, grass, or hay. We're good. They're going to make what happens, or what needs to happen. And we'll get ones that reproduce as well. Yep, I just need to do this by myself, which is what I figured was probably going to happen. So yeah, what I'm going to do off camera, I'll bring you guys back in when it's time to go get the sheep, but I'm going to get these fertilizing contracts knocked out so you have a little bit more cash in the bank. I think it would be nice. We'll see how many sheep we can get before we end up paying any of the loans back, but I think it would be nice to try to pay some of the loans back. We also can use our fertilizer spreader, obviously, since it's ours, obviously, so we can use it to throw another layer of fertilizer on our field, which will be important, and that'll get us kind of topped up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get some of the fertilizing done, and I'll bring you guys back in when it's time to get some sheep in, and obviously I'll finish up the seeding as well. It'll be nice to use a better tractor after a while as well with this. So we'll start getting some of that done, and I will see you guys later on. All right, fertilizing is done. Everything's been put away except for, well, this tractor, because we're going to use it to get our sheep going. So yeah, nope, not there. Contracts. So 2 of our contracts, I saved the game, loaded out, came back in. When I came back in, it auto completed 2 of them. So I cleared those out. I accepted the money for them, and then I removed the money from our account because we obviously didn't do them. So kind of a bummer. We lost a couple contracts, but there we go. That puts us up to 10,429, which would be plenty of money to get us going. So we're gonna head over to the store, and we're gonna grab the animal trailer first and get our animals picked up. And from there, we'll get everything else taken care of. But yeah, that's my goal this episode, I think, is to get our sheep started up. I think that'll be a good goal to try to accomplish. That thing actually looks far bigger. No wonder it can hold 6 sheep. It looks far bigger out and about than it did in the store. Well, that's okay, though. We'll make it all work out just fine. I do think I want the volume for you guys as a touch louder. There, I want you guys to be able to actually hear the tractor and stuff like that, just in case I'm not talking or whatever, so it's not just pure silence. I do think our next field purchase potentially could be this field. It's a big grass field that'd be kind of nice to own, so that's one I've been thinking about possibly in the future. Obviously, we need to get some more money and stuff going. Yeah. I want to get sheep that are going to reproduce. I don't even remember which ones do or don't, so we'll just have to hope we get the right ones. Back into here. Just like that. Oh, that's the top cover. I thought those little side ramps went out. Nope, maybe not. Okay, sheep. So, large breed of sheep that grows moderately fast, has modest wool production, and requires medium amount of feed. All right, medium breed that is used for wool production, grows slowly, is not very prolific, and doesn't require a lot of feed as an adult. Those might be good. Suffolk, a large breed of sheep that grows extremely fast, produces modest amount of wool, requires a lot of feed, is prolific and slow maturing. The Dorper, medium-sized breed, grows fast but produces no wool. Well, you don't want that. Let's do the Merinos. I think those sound about what we want. Those are females, so they should well, they're all females actually, so they should reproduce theoretically. So let's do 5, right? 5 is how much? 2211. So if that's 2211, that's... Oh, we'll drive around here. Oh, we gotta close the sheep door. They're all gonna fall out. Or sheep. Okay. So... I think we'll just do... Should we just do 10 to start? Will that be a good start for us? Maybe 10 to start. I'll come back and pick up another... Ooh, oh! Well, our sheep are all dead. Oh, man. Whoops. I think this is a water point as well. But, yeah, so... Yeah, I think if we'll get these 5 put in there. We'll grab another 5. And then what we'll do... Past that, we'll grab our water tank and our bale, And we'll get some water. I'm assuming they can get water from down... Can you get it from up there, from that guy? I don't know. I'm knocking signs out left and right. Not paying attention to where I'm going at all. Anywho, back to the farm. Here we go. Oh, man. And yeah, we will get horses at some point. It's just... I mean, if you think about it, horses... I mean, oats and... I mean, that's not really... And straw, there's a couple extra things in there that I don't want to have to deal with yet. So we'll get those eventually. We just don't honestly have the money, really, is the main issue. Back this up. Unfold this guy. And we'll move these guys over. There we go. Hold this up. We'll go grab... Let me turn around up here. Now, this livestock trailer, I don't have any issues parking outside. But I tried to put other stuff that I want inside. Like, that stuff should all probably be inside along with the tractor. This tractor actually is probably fine to be outside if we really need it to be, because it has the cab. But the other one... And I know, yes, I know it doesn't really matter, but it makes me feel better if I do that. And actually, I am curious. Like... Ooh, let's save the game real quick, as always. Nice. Okay, can we get rid of this? Yes. Hide the deco. Yes. I like that far better. Can we get rid of these guys? I think those were next to something else, weren't they? The deco. Oh, it got rid of all that. Oh, that's awesome. These guys deco? Nope, they're part of the horse paddock. Oh, that's great. What about this guy? Nope, part of the sheep pasture. That is... Okay, I know those little things on the side there look weird, but that's fine. Other than that, everything looks normal. Yeah. Oh, that's so much better. I like that so much better. Kind of maximizing our... I mean, that's a really small chunk of land and yard there, to be fair. And how much do we honestly own past the... really just that yard. I mean, there's not... It's very cheap yard, but very small. Does not have a lot of stuff going on for it, which is fine. That's a great starter yard for us. At some point, will we upgrade to the big yard? Probably. I mean, at a minimum, we would, like... I don't know, we could buy, like... This isn't a very big forest area, actually. We could buy, like, this area here and build a farm on... I mean, that actually might be kind of fun. Maybe run out of that. We'll see what we can do. I mean, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Should we eventually buy the big yard? We also could get rid of everything off the big yard and use it as a field or something, too. I mean, there's all sorts of creativity we can throw into this, so... we can do whatever we want. It's gonna be fun. I do like hearing you guys' feedback. I know I'm running through it. And by the way, too, also, this is something... Well, let's get the sheep real quick, and then I'll mention that. All right. Get back in here. So nice on this map, though I normally get frustrated with having to transport stuff around. It really isn't that big of a deal on this map because, well, it's not that big of a map. Even with this tractor, which really doesn't go that fast, it really isn't that kind of big of a deal. How does this look from the cab? Oop, broke it. This is kind of cool. All right, anyhow. So... yes, what I was going to say, this is going to be a pre-recorded series for the most part. What that means is all the episodes for the week are going to be recorded at the same time. Like, episode 1 has not posted yet. This is episode 2. So this one, you'll only see if episode 1 was even... If someone watched episode 1. Now, if no one watched episode 1 and everyone hated it, then, well, probably will not continue the series for very long. Even if it is fun for me, it's not as fun if no one watches it. So, yeah, but I think people will probably enjoy this. This is something completely different, too, to what I've done in the past and everything like that. So, yeah, I like this. This kind of a small farming feel to it. It's not a back-to-basics series, because obviously I'm using a ton of mods and stuff, because I have a lot of mods installed and stuff like that. But overall, it just is a little bit, it's relaxed still. Just kind of nice. All right, let's move those guys over there. Hold this guy up. Now, I could park him there, but I think he's going to go over top of those awkward gates that don't have collisions that will pretend like they don't exist. Oop. Over just a little bit more. There we go. I think we'll park him right back there. That just seems like a good spot for him. Okay, now we need to get those guys fed and watered up. I'm hoping the bale should just come out right off of that pallet. They should just, or at least they should just feed directly out of that pallet, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. This will still leave us some money as well, which would be nice. Now we should be able to hook up to that guy, the 3-point. I can probably zoom in a little bit more. There we go. That will get much heavier with water on it. Sorry, my camera, I'm just trying to get it right where I want it. Come on. Get on that pallet. What is my issue here? Oh, pff, duh. So let's say, what am I doing wrong here? There we go. And 6,000 liters of hay, I mean, that's a bale and a big bale and a half, so that is a decent amount of weight on that. This thing does back up really slowly. It's the only thing I really don't like about it. And the water's right down there. Let's just go grab the water real quick, since we're already out this direction. I think that's got to be a water point. Ooh, I'm hitting N and that's lowering that down. Interesting. Let's get on to, can we get on to... Okay, first need to fill the tool, perfect. Oh, yeah, we'll let that guy pass. We're trying to be nice. Oh, that was part of the deco! Oh, did he get rid of all sorts of deco around the map? Well, that may not be as fun. I wonder if we lower that. Can we get it out of there? Oh, there we go. Well, we'll see. We can always add the deco back in. I'm curious how, Control H? How do I get that menu up? Nope, that's Control G. Well, anyhow, if we really need more deco, we can place some more or do something different. Oh, we need to lift that up. That's heavy on the water. Oh, yeah. There we go. I think it'll be fine without the deco. Worst case scenario, we can always just restart completely. You guys are like, what? Obviously, you guys wouldn't have to sit through that, but I don't think there's... I mean, did it get rid of that track? No, that tractor, I mean, there's got to be other deco. It's weird that that one was tied into that deco portion. I mean, there's decorations still around the map. Oh, I'm going to hit that stop sign. Oh, boy. So obviously they didn't get rid of everything. I mean, maybe we should walk around this, is there... Get rid of that fuel point? For the most part, it looks fine. Is this deco? Nope, that's part of the cow shed. I don't know what's going on. I think it'll be fine. Overall, having that tidier yard, I think, will be worth it, so... Zoom in a little bit here. Okay, and this should just go directly in there. Uh-oh. Well, that might be... We'll have to address that here. Well, at least the water works. And I mean, they're not going to take a lot of water, which is fine. So we'll probably just set this guy... right back there. Now this hay is going to be... This is going to drive me a little bit bonkers. Since it's not accepting my hay. Weird. Okay, well, I will figure that out. But anyhow, we got that stuff taken care of, so that's a pretty good start. Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to think time-wise, though. We don't have a... I mean, let's just figure out this hay. Why is this not... I'm sorry, Darren Duel. Ooh, I didn't want to throw that. My bad. 6,000 liters of hay. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Well, I tell you what we could do. This is such a workaround, though. I hate it. Yeah, I know. We're trying to get you guys food in there. I wonder why that's doing that. Oh, can we actually... I am curious. Can we buy... I bet you there's feed that's separate that we should have bought as like a... Yeah, sheep feed. Why didn't we buy that? That would have made far more sense. 100 pallet of sheep feed for $50. Okay, well, we probably would have maybe paid more, but still, that's what we should have done. That has 21... Well, I guess for... I don't know how much we paid for this pallet of... It was 600 bucks for a pallet of hay. Sheep feed is pretty cheap there. Let's see, premium cow food, that's gonna be TMR. Horse food, we can get a horse, yeah. I always forget how much in depth this pack is. We probably should have honestly gone with hay bales. So what we will do, we'll be creative. I'm not very upset about it. That won't take that. So I think what we'll do is, well, can we even, like, how do we get rid of this now then? Oh, can I get rid of this using the map? I don't think I can. We will set this out here because we hate it, and eventually we will get rid of that. But for now, we're gonna add back in our $600 and say we don't own that, and we are gonna purchase. Part of me. No sheep option in here, is there? I thought. Okay. I just feel like that's so cheap. Let's get one pack. 50 bucks to wrap it, so that's what, 100 bucks total. We will buy that, but I don't feel like it's enough, so we're gonna take out an extra 200 bucks. We're gonna say that they're 300 bucks a piece, because I think that's a fair... What? What? 180. Why does that go up? Did it take some of that? No. Why did that go up? It must be their yard, right? What in the world? Okay. Well, now you can consider me thoroughly confused. But anyhow, we'll go get some sheep feed that we just bought. That'll be great. So this is last. So that pallet was $600 for 6,000 liters, essentially, of feed for our sheep. Since it's nice palleted up like this and wrapped up where we could leave it outside if we wanted or whatever. Obviously, it wouldn't have any issues because it's premium sheep feed. It's 2,100 bucks for, or $300 for 2,100 liters, which I think is fairly reasonable. So there we go. I just want to make it more realistic. I don't want us to earn money too easily, even though I know there's a price that way, and you guys are probably like, yeah, we don't care. But again, this is just me playing the game the way I want to play it, and so that's just what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get this over there. This should now officially work. If this doesn't work, I will lose my mind, but this should work just fine. Now, what are we gonna do with that pallet over there? We will deal with that at some point. Oh, I wonder. Oh, you could fill it up as loose, probably with a trailer. Oh, I bet you that'll work. Yep, that worked just fine. Okay, well, because 600 bucks is a fairly reasonable. Oh, get off my pallet forks. Get over there. Get over there. That was obnoxious. Anyhow, we will put this here, and then I have an idea. It means we're going to buy our first tipper, but I think it'll be worth it. It's a small one, 3,000, 3,150. That one holds 3,000 liters. That seems excessive for how small that is. 56,750. That's not bad for that. I think we'll go with this one. Solid sides. There's the 56,750. We don't need the cover on that. I like that little guy. Yeah, we'll go with that guy. Let's try that guy out. But what I'm thinking, you guys probably already know what I'm going with this, and I'm going to take out the 600 again for that pallet of hay. You guys probably already know exactly where I'm going with this. But if we pull up next to that with a trailer, will it let me hit R to load it into the trailer as a loose product? Now, my guess is that, yes, it will let us do that. I know we're spending more money, but it's fine. We're going to be fine. We're barely in debt. It's not going to cost us a ton. It's like, what? How much do we owe right now? Yeah, right in that. That was the right screen. 30 grand, so it's going to cost us, what, $126 a day? At least that's my calculation. That's a cute little trailer. I like that. That's perfect. We'll probably even use this trailer for harvest this year, which I know will be a little bit ridiculous, but that's probably what we're going to end up using. Now, we don't have a silo on this farm. There's a silo on the other farm. We'll probably have to just sell it directly. We could always hold on to a trailer worth, but we're going to have to sell it directly otherwise, I think. So, yep, look at that. That's what I had to do, unfortunately. I think someone else had that similar issue with these pallets, and it just is what it is. But they look great, though, I tell you that. I'll tell you that much. This isn't even all going to fit in here. But it's a start. Most of it will fit. Yeah, pretty darn close to all, but not quite. And I'm assuming this will let us... Now, given it's going to go through all this feed fairly quickly. Yep. All right, so it's going to take that once we get there. Oh, fantastic. Well, now that that's been worked out, I'm going to back this into the garage here. We can get that tractor out still, I think. And then this guy can just park on this little grass area right here. Oop, don't want to bounce in. Just like that. So we got sheep. Now we just make sure they got everything they need. They got water and, well, hay or grass. And they're not even going to use that. That's how much, that's the lowest capacity. How much do they need a year? 88,000 liters. So we have plenty of food for probably a year for these guys. Oh, gosh. I can't remember when they start producing. What was it? Where's the wool in there? Wool's in there. Okay, I see. How much just got left? Oh, but can I pick? I don't have super strength on, do I? Oh, there's the problem. Super strength on. I actually think let's move that pallet out of the way, because I want to get that pallet taken care of. So let's just move our pallets around, and then we'll wrap up the episode, I think. So let's get these pallets reorganized. This guy we'll use last because, well, that just makes more sense. We can put this pallet, actually, it doesn't matter really where we put it, to be honest. But we will set it. Hopefully that's not close enough where it's gonna hit the wheelbarrow. Or it's gonna pick it up for the feed trough. But we'll get that pallet there. Let's go grab this pallet. This one should go under a cover, theoretically speaking, because it's a pallet of hay. We do not want it to rot. And the next episode, I think, will be harvest, honestly. I think, and if we get more contracts through the year, I'll take them off camera. But I think we'll just go through to harvest, and I think that'll be kind of the way it goes. Does this need to be under cover? Yeah, we could probably just sneak it in right here. We just put it right there. That'll be good. Oop, a little bit further in. There we go, just like that. That's perfect. All right, so I will take care of the sheep until harvest. But that's what we got going on. Anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.